Hi, welcome back to the last part of Talking Chatbot project. In this video, we will see how we can convert voice into text. Let me show you in the original project how it works. What is a computer?
A computer is an electronic device which takes information in digital form and performs a series of operations based on predetermined instructions to give some output.
What are your interests?
I am interested in all kinds of things. We can talk about anything.
You are arrogant.
Arrogance is not one of my emotions.
So in this way, we will be able to talk to our chatbot. Now what we have to do, we have to create one function which will help us to convert audio into text. So here I will give a function name as audio to text like this. To convert audio into text, we will be requiring one external module which is speech recognition. On the terminal, you have to write pip install speech recognition. So here on the terminal, just type pip install speech recognition. Make sure you write the correct spelling and hit enter. And this speech recognition module is successfully installed. Now we have to import this module in our code. So here I'm going to write import speech recognition, speech underscore recognition. Now inside this function, we have to create object of recognizer class which will help to recognize our voice through mic. So I'll be using the module speech recognition dot recognizer class, and I have to create object of this. So I'll give object variable name sr. Then we have to create object of microphone class which is present inside this speech recognition module. So I'll use this with speech recognition dot microphone as m. Here m is nothing but the object of this microphone class. After that I have to use a method of this recognizer class. So here I will use object variable sr dot adjust for ambient noise, and here I have to pass this mic which is m here, and then we have to pass the duration. So here I will pass 0.2 seconds. So whatever you will speak after 0.2 seconds, that will be treated as one sentence. After that, whatever we will be speaking, I want to listen that. So sr.listen method, and here we have to pass this microphone because this speech recognition will listen through microphone. So here m represents microphone, and here I'll store that in some audio variable. So inside this audio variable, we will be getting our audio. Now we have to convert that audio into text. For that, I will be using another method of this recognizer class which is recognize Google, and here we will be simply passing this audio. So this recognize Google method will simply convert this audio into text, and that text we will be storing in some variable here, like for example query. After that, I want to convert the first letter of that sentence to capital. So I will simply update this variable. So I'll use this query variable dot capitalize method as I used before. This will convert the first letter of the sentence to capital, and that will be updated inside this query variable. After that, before inserting the query on my entry field, I will delete if there is anything already present on that entry field. So I'll use this question field object variable dot delete method, and from 0 till end I will firstly delete everything if there is already anything present there, and then I will insert this query. So I'll write question field dot insert, and at the 0th position I will simply insert this query. Now we have the question inside this question field. After that, we have to do the same thing which we have defined inside this bot reply function. We will simply first of all get the question from the question field, and we'll store that in this question variable, and then the first letter of the question will be converted to capital letter. which we already did here. So we can simply remove this line from here because it is ultimately going to happen. So I'll remove from here. So here it is getting capitalized. After that we will be getting a response from the bot, then we will be simply inserting question and the answer on my text area. I hope you understood this logic. So here, just after this line, I will simply call that function bot reply. To avoid any exception, here I will be using try and except block. So I will simply select everything from here and I will press tab to provide indentation, and then just after this try I have to use this except. We will simply accept any exception as E, and then we will simply print that exception on our console. So inside this E variable we will be getting the exception and that will be printed here on the console. After that I want this complete code to be continuously repeated, because after speaking one sentence I will be speaking another one. So this will be continued until I close the program. So here I will be using a while loop, while true, and just select everything and press tab like this. Now if I run at this stage, nothing will happen because we have just defined the function but we have not called it. So we need to call this function. So I will be calling this function through a thread. So we have a concept of threading in Python. This threading helps us to execute multiple processes at the same time. So this complete program is executed by one main thread. So what I want this complete function to be executed by a separate thread, and the main thread will execute the rest of the code. Because what will happen if we don't provide thread to this function, our main thread will be busy in executing this code continuously since it is on a loop. So rest of the code will not be executed properly and we might be getting some issues. So to avoid the issue of hanging, I will provide a separate thread to this function and the main thread will run the rest of the code. So here I'm going to firstly import that module, import threading. After you import this module, here at the bottom we have to create object of the thread class. So I'll be using this module name dot thread method, and to this thread method I have to pass the target, means which function I want to put on a separate thread. So the function name here is audio to text without parenthesis like this, and I have to create object variable. So the name is thread. After creating the object of the thread, now we have to start this thread. So I'll use this object variable dot start method like this. Let's run it. Right click and run. You can see we are getting some error here, and if I close this program from here, you can see still the code is running. That thread is not closed, it is still running because of this while loop. We have closed our main thread but still this newly created thread is running. So what I will do here, firstly let me just forcefully close this program, and here what I will do, I will use this object variable thread dot set daemon method, and here I will pass true value. With the help of this method, when you will close your program, firstly this thread will be closed and then the main thread will be closed. And here it says could not find pi audio. So what you guys have to do, go to your terminal, here just type pip install pi audio, and if this will not work, then what you have to do, you have to type pip install pipwin like this. And once this pipwin is installed, after that you have to type pipwin install pi audio. This way your pi audio module will be downloaded. For me it says requirement already satisfied. Are you sad?
Not right now, no.
I am sad sometimes.
I'm software, so I cannot actually feel sad. I can learn how to emote as if I were, though.
So this way you can talk to your chatbot. I hope you have learned something. Please share my channel to your other friends. Thank you for watching.